As if 2020 could not get any worse. It is the end of a huge era. I'm talking about Keeping Up with the Kardashians. It made headlines all day on Tuesday when the family announced that after 14 years, 20 seasons, they're saying goodbye to their long running reality show, saying that the upcoming 20th season will be its last. This is the statement that the family released where they thanked their fans and everyone who had been a part of this experience. They also said that they'll cherish all the memories. For her part, Kim wrote that without Keeping Up with the Kardashians, she says, I wouldn't be where I am today. I am so
Mhm.
incredibly grateful to everyone who has watched and supported me and my family these past 14 incredible years. She goes on to say, this show made us who we are, and I will be forever in debt to everyone who played a role in shaping our careers and changing our lives forever. I'm shook. I'm still trying to process this because they were a source of quality, maybe, well, that's debatable, but entertainment for 20 seasons, okay? I know I was entertained.
No, and for me personally, it's one of those things that you didn't know you would miss it so bad until it's gone. Because just think about it, we followed them through their marriages, through their fights, through Caitlyn transitioning. Like these are major moments in their life. And then they had their spinoff series, which were what, like 12 of them. So they've had
Yeah.
a really successful run. And I'm all about leaving while you're on top. So I think it's the time, it's the right time to do it, but it's sad. It does break your heart a
Yeah.
bit.
It definitely does, and I think the question on everyone's mind is why? Why now? You know,
Right.
well, sources tells ET that there really wasn't like a huge decision behind it, but it was mutual between the family members on why they wanted to end Keeping with the Kardashian. The source tells us that the kids who started the show now have their own kids, and it's getting very
Mhm.
hard to film all together or get enough footage separately. Adding that the family really wanted time to focus more on their family and future projects, and the show is a major job that takes up a lot of time. I feel like in that case, the writing is on the wall, especially when you consider all of the now individual businesses and mini
Right.
empires that the family is building. I feel like it was only a matter of time.
Only a matter of time. And ET can confirm that Kim, she recently filed for the trademark of KKW Home through her company late last month. So this is going to be the new iteration of Kim's KKW brand. So I just can't wait to see what's going to come from that business venture. The
Wait,
trademark
look,
is supposed.
she's
Oh,
come
we
come a
see.
long way from designing closets, and now she's building
Oh, for
another
sure.
extension of her KKW brand. I'm looking at this photo and just tripping out right now. She's come a
Now,
long
this
way.
is what at the beginning 2014 Kim,
Yeah,
2020 Kim, side by side. A lot has happened. A lot has
yeah.
happened in between this time. But as you mentioned, I'm really interested in seeing what this brand is going to be about. Supposedly, it's going to cover towels, shower curtains, home furnishings, bed, bath, kitchen, all of those things. And I know,
Yeah.
Denny, you mentioned that, just thinking of what it might visually look like
Because of
because
her
Kim and
home.
Kanye's home, it's like a monastery and very basic monotone. So
Right.
I'm going with these products giving off the basic look. Not basic like, oh, they're basic products, but
Like
basics for your home.
neutrals,
Right.
absolutely. Neutrals. We're gonna get some concrete slab like coffee tables and marble charcuterie boards. I don't know, some cutting
Right.
boards. But I will say, because of this show, Keeping with the Kardashians, which is now ending, Kim has built this amazing brand where whatever she is selling, people are gonna buy.
Yes.
So obviously she has a busy and bright future ahead, but so does the rest of the family. I mean, think about it. Even Courtney, a lot of fans were out there saying, is Courtney the reason behind the show ending after 20 seasons? Because, of course, this most recent season, Courtney decided to take a step back from filming,
Right.
and she herself has been building a lifestyle brand with Poosh. So I'm curious to see what she does with that, and I think she's finally getting that precious quality time she wanted with her family as
Mhm.
well.
I was thinking the same thing. Courtney, of course, I know they're emotional about it. I know in her Instagram story, she posted the statement and she said she has to gather her thoughts before she actually posts something on her page. So she's definitely feeling something, but I was thinking the same thing as you. I'm like, Courtney was probably, okay with this move.
I was gonna say I would make the argument that if you're a fan of the show and have been watching the last couple seasons, I do feel, and this was a storyline too, that Kim and Chloe have been carrying a lot of the weight of making
Yes.
sure that they're still opening up their lives and inviting the cameras everywhere and actually filming. And Chloe, obviously she has her Great American Jean Company that she's still focused on, and of course now daughter True. And I mean, Chloe has been through it too, and I'm not even just talking about like a physical transformation. I mean, there was a lot of tension,
Yes.
with that younger sibling and her older sisters and
Lamar, you remember
Lamar.
we watched
Oh,
that whole thing play out? Yeah, it's
exactly,
been it's
girl.
been
That's
a lot. It's
exactly
been a journey.
right. And speaking of Journey, let's not forget about Kendall and Kylie. I mean, they were so
True.
young when this show started. I think we have a side by side
Oh,
for you guys here. And these two have grown into some
wow.
powerful women.
Yes.
Obviously, Kendall has her modeling career, and then the Kylie literally built a billion-dollar makeup brand starting with a lip kit. Okay, I mean,
Right.
the glow up is real.
It's real for sure. And I mean, there are definitely benefits with being the younger sibling. I know that from personal experiences. So I think like Kendall, Kylie, they for sure learned from their older sister. And as we see now, Kylie is bringing in that money, and
Hmm.
Kendall, she's of course shining as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing them grow up too.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't argue the fact that maybe one day we'll see their little babies on a reality
Ooh,
show. I'm not sure if they would want that, but
a little
I
spin-off.
seeing Stormy North saying I could see it. I think it's a perfect setup for a reboot maybe 10 years from
Hmm.
now.
I believe that. Well, Kris Jenner is cooking up something somewhere right now. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like this is all part of her master plan, which you got to give it up to this mama juror. She has not only managed her family, but she has really orchestrated in this family empire. You know what I mean? I mean, she literally has held it together. She's proven that she's a savvy businesswoman. And for me, she's the person I can't wait to see what the future holds, post keeping
Mhm.
up with the Kardashians. And I know that a lot of people were wondering, does that mean we might get Kris on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills? Well, I got to tell you guys, these rumors, according to a source, they are not true. Although if fans had it their way, they would love to see her on this Bravo franchise. I personally, Malicia, think she's a little too famous for Kyle Richards
She's
and the
too
rest of this crew.
much. She will
No, they
take
don't
over
need
the
her.
show. She would
Or she
take
doesn't.
over the show.
Let me rephrase that. She doesn't need them. I said they don't need her. She doesn't need them. I hope she pops up
Right.
in cameos like she did this past season, but I think she should. I don't think she needs to be a housewife.
I don't either. I think she's definitely past that status for sure. She
Exactly.
should be starting a housewife show and executive producing it and then making money that way. She's in the boss moves arena at this point.
Oh, she's a boss lady. Real quick though, before we move on, we have to talk about some of our favorite iconic moments from the show because over 14 years, there were plenty of moments. You go first, Melissa. What were your
Okay.
standout and memorable keeping up with the Kardashian moments?
I had to bring up when Kim lost her diamond earring in the water. Can we take a look at it?
Wait a minute.
Oh, I'm gonna have such a headache.
Wait a
My earring's gone.
Are you
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. My diamond earrings. I had my diamond earrings in and one of them came out.
Oh my god. All right, so you take this one out. Show me where. Just show
In
me
the
where.
ocean. I'm not gonna find a. What's wrong with you guys? My diamond earring came off in the ocean and it's gone. Kim, there's people that are dying.
Kim, there are people that are dying. That
The chaos
line
of that
alone.
scene. That
Yes.
line and the chaos of that scene, I'll never forget it.
And then you had her husband at the time, Chris Humphries, just basically confused about why she was crying. He even mentioned that he would never buy something that expensive to where he would cry about it. But it was a $75,000 diamond earring. Kylie ended up
Okay.
finding it, and everything was well after that. But it definitely was a scene to see for sure.
All right, I think we have time for one more, so I'm gonna go with
Okay.
one of mine.
Okay.
Honorable mention: Kim Kardashian taking selfies as Chloe or Chris explains that your sister's about to go to jail. That was
Your sister's going to jail. Have a little compassion.
Kim, would you stop taking pictures of yourself? Your sister's going to jail.
Chloe's gone.
Here, Kim, this one. I feel like I'm gonna barf.
there was a time when Kim was the queen of the selfie, and that's proof right there. But then also, most recently, Kim and Courtney's explosive fight this last season, ooh,
Yes.
that was a viral meme, and people could not get enough of it because I think it's been a long time since we've seen these two act up like this. So it was truly iconic. Truly, truly
This was
iconic.
this was hard to watch. This scene in particular, because I mean, I have sisters. It's definitely
Yeah,
not something you want to be seeing.
absolutely.